The city of Pasadena is gearing up to receive hundreds of thousands of parade spectators. The final touches are being applied to the floats, and millions will tune in live to watch the spectacle of the Rose Parade, a New Year's tradition that is over 130 years old. So how did this tradition start? The first parade was organized on January 1st, 1890 by the Valley Hunt Club. Inspired by the abundance of fresh flowers found in the middle of winter, they wanted a way to brag about Pasadena's charm and warm weather to those still living back east. As Professor Charles F. Holder said at one of the club's meetings, "In New York, people are buried in snow. Here, our flowers are blooming and our oranges are about to bear. Let's hold a festival to tell the world about our paradise." The first parade was made up of horse-drawn carriages decorated with flowers. The parade was followed by foot races, polo matches, and a game of tug-of-war. More than 2,000 people attended that first event. In 1895, the Tournament of Roses Association was founded, as the event had become too large for the Valley Hunt Club to continue to manage. The new association continued to expand the festivities. A football game was added in 1902, where the University of Michigan crushed Stanford 49-0 in the first iteration of what eventually would become the Rose Bowl game. Subsequent decades resulted in motorized floats, marching bands, and equestrian units being added to the parade. The Tournament of Roses Association also found a new permanent home in 1959, when the Wrigley Mansion was gifted to the city of Pasadena to serve as its headquarters. This upcoming Rose Parade and Rose Bowl game will be slightly different due to the Never on Sunday rule started in 1893, the first time New Year's Day fell on a Sunday. The organizers moved the festivities to the next day to avoid scaring horses tied outside local churches and disrupting services. In keeping with this tradition, the parade and Rose Bowl game will be held on Monday, January 2nd, 2023, the 20th time the celebration has been moved to the next day. It's also tradition that every inch of a parade float must be covered with flowers or other natural materials, like seeds, leaves, or bark. It's only by getting up close that you can truly appreciate the creativity and effort that goes into keeping this tradition alive. You have two opportunities to admire the hard work and details that go into their creation. Before the parade, you can watch volunteers put the finishing touches on the floats. Or, after the parade, when the floats are put on display for 2 days. Afterwards, they're stripped down to their chassis and planning immediately begins for the next year's festivities.